The history of humanity is rich with secrets, mysteries, and hidden symbols that resonate across time like encrypted messages awaiting discovery. Among these captivating narratives, one of the most intriguing is the connection between Jesus Christ and the ancient practice of alchemy. Could it be that the profound spiritual mission of Christ left behind clues about a transformative journey that transcends our conventional understanding? Alchemy, often associated with the transformation of base metals into gold, is, at its core, about inner transformation and the quest for enlightenment. It teaches us the purification of both matter and spirit, guiding seekers on a path toward the immortality of the soul. Various spiritual traditions, ranging from Hermeticism to Christian esotericism, suggest that Jesus not only understood this sacred art but also imparted its wisdom through his teachings. His messages, often veiled in symbols and metaphors, hint at a process of refining the soul, an inner journey that every individual can undertake to achieve their own enlightenment. The narrative of Christ's birth offers a fascinating entry point into this dialogue. The gifts presented by the three wise men, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, are often perceived as mere symbols of honor. However, for those initiated into the mysteries of alchemy, these elements represent critical stages of spiritual transmutation. Gold signifies spiritual perfection, frankincense symbolizes the elevation of consciousness, and myrrh, associated with death and rebirth, underscores the transformative cycle essential to both alchemy and the teachings of Jesus. Throughout the Gospels, Jesus employs metaphors that can be interpreted as references to spiritual transmutation. He speaks of new wine needing new wineskins, suggesting the necessity of renewal to embrace a higher consciousness. Furthermore, his proclamation that the kingdom of God is within you resonates deeply with the alchemical principle that the search for the divine begins within one's own being. Yet, as we explore this captivating intersection of alchemy and spirituality, it's crucial to recognize the importance of community and shared insights. If you found value in this exploration, I encourage you to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or experiences related to this topic. Your engagement helps foster a vibrant community of seekers and learners. Additionally, if you're enjoying this content and would like to support our journey together, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Your support is invaluable as we aim to reach 1,000 subscribers, allowing us to continue sharing these transformative ideas and discussions. Together, let's unlock the hidden secrets of spiritual transformation and embark on this alchemical journey. The birth of Jesus is shrouded in rich symbolism, offering profound insights into the spiritual journey of transformation. When the three wise men visited the newborn Christ, they presented gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, each carrying deep significance that transcends mere material offerings. Gold, often associated with royalty and divinity, symbolizes spiritual enlightenment and the quest for inner perfection. It represents the ultimate goal of alchemical transformation, the refinement of the soul into a state of pure awareness and connection to the divine. Frankincense, an aromatic resin, is linked to the element of air and signifies the elevation of consciousness. It invites us to consider our connection to the divine and the importance of spiritual practices that lift our awareness beyond the mundane. This gift emphasizes the need for a breath of fresh insight and clarity as we embark on our own transformative journeys. Myrrh, on the other hand, is associated with death and embalming, which speaks to the theme of spiritual rebirth. This poignant gift reminds us that true transformation often requires the dissolution of the old self, the shedding of limiting beliefs and attachments. In the context of alchemy, myrrh signifies the necessary trials and tribulations one must face to emerge renewed, aligning with the core tenet that death is not an end but a gateway to a higher state of being. Together, these gifts encapsulate the essence of spiritual transformation, illustrating a path that leads us from ignorance to enlightenment, from death to rebirth. As we reflect on these symbols, we are invited to explore our own journeys toward inner alchemy, unlocking the profound mysteries that lie within. The concept of the great work in alchemy embodies the profound journey of inner transformation that transcends the mere physical processes of turning lead into gold. This metaphor serves as a powerful framework for understanding the spiritual evolution of the soul. At its core, the great work is about refining one's essence, moving from a state of base ignorance to the purity of enlightenment. It reflects an alchemical philosophy that emphasizes the importance of self-discovery and personal growth. The journey begins with the dissolution of the ego, a necessary step that involves letting go of attachments and false identities that bind us to our lower selves. This process, often termed calcination, is akin to a spiritual death that paves the way for rebirth. It is through this transformative suffering that we begin to confront our innermost fears and limitations, allowing for a deeper understanding of our true nature. As we progress, the purification of the self becomes paramount. This stage involves cleansing the mind and heart, shedding negative patterns and beliefs that hinder our spiritual ascent. It is a rigorous process that requires introspection and honesty, as we strive to align our thoughts and actions with our highest ideals. This purification not only elevates our consciousness but also prepares us for enlightenment, the ultimate goal of the great work. At the culmination of this journey lies the realization of spiritual gold, the embodiment of divine consciousness within us. It is the emergence of a refined, enlightened self that is connected to the greater universe. The great work is not merely a distant ideal, it is a living process, inviting each of us to embark on our unique paths of transformation. Through this endeavor, we uncover the profound alchemical truths that have the power to reshape our lives and elevate our spirits. The teachings of Jesus resonate deeply with various mystical traditions, revealing a rich tapestry of spiritual wisdom that transcends time and culture. At the heart of Jesus' message is the call to inner transformation, a theme echoed in many esoteric teachings that emphasize the importance of personal enlightenment. His parables and teachings often contain layers of meaning, inviting seekers to look beyond the surface and explore the deeper spiritual truths embedded within. Central to Jesus' teachings is the notion of the kingdom of God, which he describes as being within us. This profound statement aligns closely with mystical traditions that advocate for self-discovery and inner awakening. It suggests that the divine is not an external entity to be worshipped from afar but an integral part of our own being. This concept encourages individuals to embark on a journey of introspection and spiritual growth, seeking the divine presence that resides within. Additionally, the emphasis on love and compassion in Jesus' teachings mirrors the core principles found in many mystical paths. Love, in this context, is seen as both a transformative force and a bridge to higher consciousness. It invites us to transcend our ego-driven desires and connect with others on a deeper level, fostering a sense of unity and interconnectedness. This idea is echoed in various mystical traditions that highlight the importance of love as a catalyst for spiritual awakening. Moreover, Jesus' use of symbols and metaphors parallels the language of mysticism, which often employs allegory to convey profound truths. His references to light, bread, and water serve not only as physical elements but also as symbols of spiritual nourishment and illumination. This layered approach invites seekers to engage with his teachings on multiple levels, deepening their understanding of the spiritual journey. In exploring the intersection of Jesus' teachings and mystical traditions, we uncover a rich dialogue that encourages us to seek our own paths to enlightenment. The wisdom imparted through these teachings remains relevant today, guiding us toward a more profound connection with ourselves and the divine. As we delve into this exploration, we are reminded of the timeless nature of spiritual truths and the transformative power they hold. The connection between alchemy and the miracles of Jesus offers a fascinating lens through which to explore the deeper meanings of his teachings. In many ways, the miracles can be seen as manifestations of the alchemical principles of transformation and transmutation. Each act performed by Jesus serves as a profound illustration of the potential for change that resides within both the physical and spiritual realms. For instance, the miracle of turning water into wine at the wedding in Cana is not merely a display of power but a symbolic representation of transformation. Water, often associated with the mundane, is elevated to wine, a drink of celebration and joy. This act reflects the alchemical process of changing base substances into something of greater value, paralleling the inner journey of transforming one's own limitations into spiritual abundance. Similarly, the feeding of the multitude with just a few loaves and fishes exemplifies the principle of abundance emerging from scarcity. In alchemy, the idea of achieving great results from humble beginnings is central to the transformative process. This miracle not only highlights the divine provision but also invites us to recognize that within us lies the potential to create and manifest more than we often believe possible. Moreover, the healing miracles of Jesus resonate with the alchemical theme of purification and restoration. Each act of healing symbolizes a return to wholeness, reflecting the alchemical goal of achieving balance and harmony within oneself. Just as alchemy seeks to purify and refine the elements, Jesus' miracles serve to cleanse the spirit, offering a pathway to renewal and enlightenment. In essence, the miracles of Jesus can be viewed as spiritual alchemy in action. They invite us to consider our own capacity for transformation and the divine potential within us. Through these miraculous acts, Jesus not only demonstrated his mastery over the physical world but also illuminated the deeper spiritual truths that underscore the journey of self-realization and inner alchemy. This connection encourages us to embrace our own transformative journeys, recognizing that we, too, have the power to transmute our experiences into profound spiritual growth. The themes of rebirth and transformation are central to both the teachings of Jesus and the practice of alchemy, reflecting a universal journey of renewal that resonates deeply within the human experience. Rebirth signifies a profound change, an awakening to a new level of consciousness and understanding. In the context of spiritual growth, it represents the shedding of the old self and the emergence of a more enlightened being. Jesus spoke frequently of the necessity of being born again, emphasizing that true transformation requires us to let go of our past identities and beliefs. This idea parallels the alchemical process, where transformation begins with the dissolution of the ego, a necessary step to clear away the impurities that cloud our true nature. Just as an alchemist refines base materials through a series of stages, individuals must undergo their own inner processes to achieve spiritual clarity and enlightenment. The journey of transformation is often fraught with challenges, including periods of confusion and doubt. These moments, while difficult, are essential for growth. They serve as catalysts for deeper introspection and self-awareness, allowing us to confront the aspects of ourselves that no longer serve our higher purpose. In this way, the struggle becomes a vital part of the rebirth process, as it pushes us toward greater understanding and acceptance. As we navigate this journey, the concept of resurrection emerges, symbolizing not just a return to life but a higher state of being. This aligns with the alchemical idea of achieving the philosopher's stone, a metaphor for spiritual enlightenment and immortality. Through this process, we learn that death is not an end but rather a gateway to transformation, enabling us to rise anew with greater wisdom and insight. Ultimately, the themes of rebirth and transformation encourage us to embrace our own journeys with openness and courage. They remind us that every ending is a precursor to a new beginning, inviting us to continually evolve and awaken to the deeper truths of our existence. In this light, we are all alchemists of our own lives, capable of turning the lead of our experiences into the gold of spiritual understanding. Alchemical symbols woven into the teachings of Jesus reveal a rich tapestry of spiritual wisdom that transcends time and tradition. These symbols, often hidden beneath the surface of his parables and messages, invite deeper exploration and understanding of the transformative journey each individual undertakes. The language of alchemy, with its intricate symbols and metaphors, serves as a powerful framework for interpreting the spiritual truths that Jesus imparted. One of the most prominent symbols in alchemy is that of the philosopher's stone, representing the ultimate goal of spiritual transformation, enlightenment, and the attainment of a perfected state. In Jesus' teachings, this quest for inner perfection is echoed in his call to be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. This invitation reflects the alchemical process of refining the self, encouraging seekers to strive for a higher state of consciousness. Another significant symbol is that of the crucifixion, which can be understood as a profound alchemical transformation. The act of dying to one's old self is essential for spiritual rebirth. Just as alchemy emphasizes the necessity of dissolution and purification, Jesus' death symbolizes the ultimate surrender that leads to resurrection. This cycle of death and rebirth mirrors the alchemical process of transmutation, where the old must be released for the new to emerge. The use of light and darkness in Jesus' teachings also aligns with alchemical symbolism. Light represents enlightenment, knowledge, and the divine, while darkness signifies ignorance and the unrefined aspects of the self. Jesus' declaration that he is the light of the world invites followers to seek illumination and understanding, mirroring the alchemical pursuit of transforming the base elements of the soul into spiritual gold. By examining these alchemical symbols within the context of Jesus' teachings, we uncover a profound invitation to embark on our own journeys of transformation. Each symbol serves as a guidepost, directing us toward deeper self-awareness and spiritual growth. This interplay between alchemy and the teachings of Jesus highlights the timeless nature of spiritual truths and the universal quest for enlightenment that resides within each of us. The Gnostic perspective, with its emphasis on personal spiritual knowledge and inner awakening, aligns intriguingly with the principles of alchemy. At the heart of Gnosticism lies the belief that the divine spark resides within each individual, waiting to be awakened through self-discovery and insight. This resonates deeply with the alchemical tradition, which views transformation as an intrinsic process of refining the self to uncover hidden truths. Gnosticism teaches that the material world often obscures the divine, suggesting that true understanding comes from transcending the physical and connecting with the spiritual. This mirrors the alchemical journey, where practitioners seek to transform base materials into gold, symbolizing the elevation of the soul from ignorance to enlightenment. Both traditions emphasize the importance of inner experience and knowledge over external doctrines. The Gnostic text, the Gospel of Thomas, illustrates this connection beautifully, offering sayings attributed to Jesus that encourage seekers to look within for enlightenment. This notion of self-exploration and personal revelation parallels the alchemical process of introspection and transformation, where deep inner work leads to profound spiritual realizations. Just as alchemists engage in the meticulous practice of refining substances, Gnostics advocate for a personal quest to unveil the hidden aspects of oneself. Furthermore, the Gnostic duality of spirit and matter can be seen in alchemical symbolism, which often represents the interplay between the spiritual and the physical dimensions. The alchemical goal is not merely to change material substances but to achieve a higher state of consciousness, akin to the Gnostic pursuit of gnosis, knowledge that transcends the ordinary and opens the door to divine understanding. In essence, the Gnostic perspective enriches the practice of alchemy by infusing it with a spiritual depth that emphasizes the significance of personal experience and transformation. Both paths invite individuals to embark on a journey of self-discovery, encouraging a deeper connection with the divine spark within and the realization that true enlightenment arises from within. This synergy between Gnosticism and alchemy continues to inspire seekers today, highlighting the timeless quest for spiritual truth and inner awakening. The search for inner light is a profound journey that transcends cultural and spiritual traditions, inviting individuals to explore the depths of their own consciousness. This quest often begins with a sense of disconnection or yearning for something greater than the mundane aspects of life. It is a call to awaken to the divine essence that resides within, a recognition that true fulfillment lies not in external pursuits but in an inner awakening. At the heart of this journey is the understanding that inner light represents clarity, wisdom, and spiritual insight. It serves as a guiding beacon, illuminating the path toward self-discovery and authenticity. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of introspection and meditation as tools to access this inner radiance. Through quiet contemplation, individuals can peel away the layers of distraction and illusion that obscure their true nature, allowing the light to emerge. This process often involves confronting shadows, those parts of ourselves that we may have suppressed or ignored. Embracing these aspects is essential for holistic transformation. Just as darkness accentuates the brilliance of light, acknowledging our fears and limitations can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves. This integration fosters resilience and compassion, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. The search for inner light is also marked by the realization that we are all interconnected. As we cultivate our own illumination, we naturally inspire and uplift others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and enlightenment. This sense of connection reminds us that the journey is not solely an individual endeavor. It is part of a larger tapestry of existence where each person's light contributes to the collective illumination of humanity. Ultimately, the quest for inner light is a transformative pilgrimage toward wholeness and self-actualization. It invites us to embrace our uniqueness while recognizing our shared humanity. As we embark on this journey, we discover that the light we seek has always been within us, waiting to be acknowledged and expressed. This realization empowers us to live authentically, guided by the inner light that illuminates our path and inspires others to seek their own. In conclusion, the exploration of inner light, alchemical transformation, and the Gnostic perspective reveals a rich and interconnected tapestry of spiritual wisdom. These themes invite us to embark on a profound journey of self-discovery, encouraging us to delve into the depths of our own consciousness in search of meaning and enlightenment. The process of transformation is not merely an external quest, it is an intimate engagement with our inner selves, where we confront shadows, embrace our complexities, and ultimately emerge renewed. The teachings of Jesus, infused with symbolism and profound insights, resonate deeply with the principles of alchemy and Gnostic thought. They remind us that the divine spark resides within us, waiting to be awakened through introspection and personal revelation. This journey is both personal and collective, as our individual transformations contribute to the greater illumination of humanity. As we navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life, the quest for inner light becomes a source of strength and guidance. It empowers us to transcend limitations, cultivate compassion, and recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. By embracing this journey, we honor the timeless wisdom that has guided seekers throughout history, reminding us that the search for truth and understanding is an inherent part of the human experience. Ultimately, the conclusion of this exploration is not a finality but an invitation to continue the journey. Each step taken toward inner illumination enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. As we seek to embody the light within, we contribute to a brighter and more compassionate world, reminding ourselves and others that the path of transformation is both a challenge and a profound gift. Through this ongoing process, we come to understand that the journey itself is as valuable as the destination, illuminating our lives with purpose, love, and understanding.